on the other team to find the game as well. So it's interesting to watch how UVA at times can let teams play with them.
A lot of orange in the house today in the opening tip, controlled by the team. Transfer from San Francisco. Sam Lewis coming in from Toledo. Johan Grunlow, 7-foot rim protector. Cavaliers in the midst of a 7-0 run, looking for more. Open look for Hall. Under 11 minutes to go in our first half.
I'd go right back to where they're going to double.
And the ball rotation is brilliant. White, Mallory on the offensive glass. Right place, right time. Now it's Lewis.
And the ACC has been terrific this year.
Vastly improved, right?
Yes.
Freeman, step back three. Good.
Well, I think there's something to that as well, Roy. I think the reality is the game got so boring when there were 50 charges a game. More plays at the rim now. Better flow.
This game far from boring. Syracuse on the comeback trail. A chance to make it a one-possession game. Tyler Betsy does exactly that.
And it's not just that they're getting deflections. They're having active hands, and they're taking passing lanes away.
Nate George on the move, and a chance for three. Cavaliers have led by as many as 11. And Nate George, the junior from Toronto.
That doesn't prove my point.
Open three, Ja'Cory White. Thomas will show the three, then back away. Made Starling do a lot of work there. Step back triple this time. There it is.
And I just think it's really hard. Red Autry could do it this year. He could do it next year. Who knows? At any point, they could just completely turn it on the way we're playing things as pro college basketball.
White probing. Timer down to three. Lewis has to go. Lewis, it's all down. Another bailout three right before the buzzer. William Cowell, the third, yes. Is there the offensive rebound. Wide open look. Sam Lewis from downtown.
And what my scout told me is he wants to get left.
Kings with 13. George with 19. His next bucket puts him over 20 points. And Mallory's next bucket is a three, his first of the game. Is that the only thing that matters, even if it's not pretty, even if it's not aesthetically pleasing? It's been a solid effort today. On the inside, on the alley-oop. Get it done at home, 72-59. Our final score in Charlottesville.
In home games in the ACC. Sananda Frew, Trayvon Spillers get us started from Winston-Salem on a big day of college basketball in the ACC. Brown, Hadley, Scoop. He's got the first five for Louisville, and Steve Forbes has got a timeout.
Yes, that's too easy, man.
Kanai will spot at the for three. Look at Rogers race in and clean up the rebound. Back for a wide open McNeely. Three from the logo.
That's what he does.
Dennis, he came in the #1 free throw shooter in conference play. Oh, there's Frew with a crossover and finger roll. Carr to the line. He is 6 of 8 this year. And a 1-and-1 opportunity for the freshman from Portland. And he missed it. Spillers the rebound. Skip out. Harris wide open.
There you go. The Deacons need that bad now.
Yep.
To stop the bleeding, and gave the Cards a taste of their own medicine.
Big bucket from Harris. Here's Roos trying to answer, and does. Kanai Roos. Lob through the hand. Boy, what a set from Michael Brown.
Excellent set. Well, watch this pass by Brown. Perfect high, strong finish for Few. But before that, you saw the back.
Athletic trainer for Louisville. Does a terrific job. Ballou, the three. 9 for Omaha, Ballou. Aikens trying to get the ball in bounds. Here's Harris sliding through. To within 6. Deeks have been as close as 5 here in the second half. There's for a dunk. My goodness.
Not the ball, but right here, Brown, perfect pocket pass. Few once again.
Who takes the rock here for Louisville? Through inside. And the foul against Spillers.
You just answered your question, partner. I thought he dribbled too much. He's falling down, but few. Once again, in the paint, good hands.
And there's a look at what Wake has. In Atlanta on Wednesday night.
Oh, that's big.
Stanford comes here, so does Clemson. And there is Spillers. Mason deflected that from Brown. Here's Pryor. Oh, my goodness! Case and Pryor with the shot clock winding down.
Are you kidding me?
Throws in a three. Here comes Mason. Boy, you got to be looking at two, and here he is. Harris on the drive, and one. And Wake Forest is going to take a 5th straight loss, and now 7 of their last 8. Number 24, Louisville, marches on.
If there is a weakness for this NC State team, it is on the offensive glass, and you've got to create extra possessions. Being on the road, kind of a big underdog, you got to give yourself more chances to score and win this game.
In that game against the Mustangs, 7 points, 10 rebounds, a season high, and the 16 assists. That's Williams on target for a 3-ball.
Thieves for steals in the ACC. He's nice rugged guard, physical as well.
Shoot driving, attacking the pack, and scoring.
Good seal by Hansberry to get his guy an open layup.
Williams is the second leading rebounder for NC State, and it leads to a 3 at the other end for Paul McNeil Jr. Holloman. Deflected to Copeland, right back to Lubin, and it bounces and falls. Hansberry on the entry. Right back out. Abdallas a few feet behind the line, and it doesn't matter.
Great defense by Lubin.
Remember, Williams hit that early 3, and that's all we've seen from him as he stumbles down and turns it over. He's on the run. Hansberry fills the lane and rocks the rim.
Maybe that gets him going. Nice dunk down the lane.
He's got 9 points now and a couple of jams. And Lubin has the dunk. He's on the business end.
Holloman with the nice lob to Denata Lubin, right back at you, as he would say.
Lawal high above the rim for the board. Hammond weaving his way. Drops it off Hansberry. Another jam. Gerdak on the shovel from Hammond.
I think that's big defensively. They need him out there. I wonder how long they're going to be able to last without him out there.
This is McNeil.
NC State, and that's why I asked how long has Denata Lubin going to be able to be on the bench. They need him down there.
15 points now for Hansberry, and a 3 right back at you.
Than anything.
He led him against Duke a week ago with 20 points in the loss. Copeland glides to the rim, lays it in, and he was fouled. 7 of 24 on threes. Lawal, he'll jam it. Wow. 2011 to 2012.
I did.
Copeland came over the top of the wall with a thunderous jam. Final seconds, tick off the clock. Quadir Copeland goes over 1,000 for his career, and NC State wins it 82-73.
Pitt not nearly as much thunder, especially with all of the injuries, which we'll talk about during the game. And the Panthers control the opening tip-off. The blackout game here at the Pitt today. They gave away some sweet-looking hockey jerseys to everybody who made it. And there's a 3 by DeMarco Minor. And our entire crew for Game 2 of our triple header here on CW of ACC basketball. Nice feed, Minor down to Corin.
That Pitt is at their best when they're moving the ball and moving bodies, and that just it's a simple. And he told us that they would shift their defenses this year, this game, and SMU's been back and forth between zone and man.
Boopy Miller able to sneak his hand in there and take it away. That's Jermaine O'Neal.
Students who went to Carolina they want what's the spread, and I'm like, this is Duke Carolina. There is no spread.
3-point game. It's a nice look, but quick hands once again by Boopy Miller to slap it away. And Pierre, coast to coast, will lay it in. For it, working on Yugitolu. Will fade away, tough shot, and a rebound comes away to SMU, and the Mustangs on the run, 3-on-3. And Edwards a lob, and Sigitolu with another basket, and a timeout. Pierre has 7 goals. Good enough for second in scoring behind Yugitolu. And there's an SMU takeaway.
Boy, talk about coming up with the ball. Boopy Miller.
Oh, my!
Yes, but, he's just, he catches it inside.
Not a good possession there for the Panthers. Edwards, alley-oop, and it goes down to Pierre Jr. and a timeout immediately. Got 15 points, and he'll go to the bench as Toombs checks in, and there's a takeaway. Miller up top. Oh, goodness, and the dunk by Pierre Jr.
And Andy Miller, Andy Enfield talking to us before.
Dunning with a 3. They have a big-time recruiting class coming in here next year, and they've got some talented freshmen on this team. So, if they stay with Coach Caples, there's a takeaway, and he's not going to miss this easy. That's the truth. And how about that getting in the scoring column? Bean.
Quality looks.
Yeah.
You've got some good looks from 3 and some layups that they've missed. And then you get that guy with a
conference record when all is said and done. If they take care of the teams that we just showed you that they're supposed to be. Doesn't mean they will beat, but they're supposed to be.
Ernest Uday wins another jump ball. He's now 17-4 on jump balls so far this season. Donaldson is the creator for this offense, and he lobs for Uday, who throws it down.
But he's still 14-5 a game. I think the problem has been he's just been real inconsistent there. That's not been the problem for Fred Payne. Yeah, throw the numbers out. You got to allow him to go. He's got to maintain his level of aggressiveness.
Awesome pressure defense in the backcourt for Forte to Payne. Timeout Miami.
That's all right. But we'll protest it.
One hand shot, no good. Offensive rebound, Shaw. Stick back 2. By the way, that was Miami's 4th turnover in the last 4 minutes. And we've got a 1-point game. Donald Hand Jr. knocks down the 3. Henderson at the other end. One of them's a 14 points per game score, and one's a 6-point per game score.
Yeah, if that was his 3rd, maybe 4th foul, he'd definitely be challenging that.
And this is where Miami's lack of depth can be a factor. If BC can make some shots and get some bounces, like right there from Caleb Steger. The heck of a horse shot.
Yeah, looked good leaving his hand. Got the lucky bounce. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Renew and 1.
Bowden kept, he had it going in the first half, and he has it going here in the second half.
Hastings the steal. Payne leads the break. Payne makes it a 1-point game.
Then creating offense out of their defense. Done a great job all game long of attacking Miami, punishing them off their turnovers, so they make it a 1-point game.
That was the case there for Hand. Double comes, kick out, Donaldson, 3, answers. Big shot, Miami.
You've got to get a stop.
Donaldson flips it. Uday with the dagger jam.
You better have weak side help. They didn't have either, didn't do it right, and they paid the price in a critical basket that may.
Here at BC. Steger, 3 no. Kapke stick back, yes. 2.3 to go. Timeout, Boston College.
Yeah, that's the magical number.
Eagles have the Bay Area West Coast teams coming here this week. Stanford on Wednesday, Cal next Saturday.
Somerville out on the floor early. Skip pass and another three. Craig driving in. The turnaround 4-footer doesn't go. Offensive rebound though. Wiggins is going to go for three. It's good. And now Somerville for three. It's good.
And Somerville is another one of those guys. Good defense by Shrewsbury.
FSU breaking the ball down. He sees Steen. Good. And now it's blocked. What a block by Notre Dame.
Great recovery by Muhammad to be able to get down and block AC. Great pass over the top. Get him wide open.
And Notre Dame's bringing it back up the court. Serta, nice pass inside Muhammad, and that one gets blocked.
Man, what a play. You sat back and you watched.
He has one rebound in this game. That puts him at 1,299 career rebounds. And the three is good for Wiggins.
And Wiggins is like, you know, a happy birthday to
Serta's going to throw the three up. And that one's a little bit strong. But it's tipped out by Brady Kaler. And now Serta again for $2 good.
2 for $1. Best chance to shoot a
and Wiggins' shot falls short there.
Notre Dame doing a better job of tightening the screws defensively.
Shrewsbury step back three.
A little bit of a jab step and then finishes with a three ball.
Harrelson drives in again. And it is good. And Serta works his way in.
Good defense.
Shrewsbury. Three on the way is good.
Nice jump stop by Imes again. Shrewsbury was there to freeze the defense. He gets it over to Imes. Gets downhill.
McCray kicks out. And Basong is going to hit a three.
With the lineup that he has out there, you know that he's an inside-outside threat.
Jones drives in. Slams it on the right side.
Or that may work.
Harrelson, another one with 4 fouls. McCray the fifth. That one tipped on its way, but it still goes in.
And big shot by McCray the fifth.
Three on the way. It's no good. Notre Dame with the ball. Harrelson all the way to the basket. He'll slam it and tie it up. And Shrewsbury thought about the three, a long one in front of him. He drives in, kicks it out. Imes for three this time.
Somerville's the guy that can make a shot, but Wiggins has got to get a touch for me.
Hands in the... Wiggins does it on... Muhammad over to Serta. Serta for three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Tout back to Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury, and his won't go. Florida State's going to win it.
Patrick Gungba, a big step forward for him this year from his freshman season. Evans can't get the shot off over the length of Stevenson. Now he can. Gungba with a rebound and a putback.
Yeah, you got to get a stop to get out in transition. Good cut.
Another great feed. Gungba finds Sarr, and it's a timeout for Hubert Davis early here in Chapel Hill. One of the nation's best defensive players, Brown. Second year with Duke after a couple of years at Syracuse. Tough shot in the corner, but he hits it. Caleb Wilson is on the board. Can't quite get into the paint. Now back out to Evans with 10 on the shot clock. Wilson for three. Duke defending at an extremely high level in recent games. Boozer with the left, and it'll go. To a huge night. He's got 15 points already. Evans wide open as the Blue Devils broke the pressure perfectly. I think as a shooter, too, he was kind of looking at the ball for a little bit longer to see if it went in. And maybe because of that, got a late start for the rebound. Boozer blocked by Wilson. Wanted a call, didn't get it.
Well, they've thrown a lot of bodies at Cameron Boozer.
But he'll wind up with a three, and all of a sudden, Duke is back out to a double-digit lead. Caden Boozer knocks down a three.
Boy, what a great screen by Malik Brown.
A very quiet first half for a very good player having a big season for the Heels. Wilson drives and hits again.
That was about to be set by Evans and went with that left hand. He's going to try to drive Vessar every opportunity.
Knocked away by Sarr. Numbers for Duke. No look to Boozer for the slam. Boozer for three, and he hits it.
Boy, just a pick and pop.
Knocked away by guess who? Malik Brown. It's a scrum, and it's Duke ball. And Caden Boozer will lay it in, but give Malik Brown all the credit in the world for generating that play. Boozer so strong, stands him up, forces him to give it up. Dixon with the three. Vessar ties it. Boozer switches on to him. Dixon the kick. Trimble got it, and Carolina wins it.
What a tremendous pass by Derek Dixon to get it to Seth Trimble in that right corner. And there's still .4 to go.
The heave. And it's juggled by Evans, and now it's over.
There's a mismatch if Cal can find it. Justin Pippen on a step back. Three! Third three for Cal.
That was pretty good half-court defense. You know, they don't have a lot of chances left with those quad one wins throughout the rest of the regular season. Got to take advantage of them when you get them.
T.T. Carr drives. And that one's swatted away by Carter Welling. Picked up, and that'll be a shot clock violation on Cal. Racing back the other way, Dylan Hunter. Deep three, Dallas Thomas the stroke. Here's Buckner driving. Jake Wallin, three. Timeout California, and Clemson's opened up a 12-point lead.
Get his feet set. His mid-range game is as good as anybody in ACC. He was on display the other night in that career-high game.
Nick Davidson down the lane. Justin Pippen tries to turn the corner off balance, draws the foul, gets the roll, and one. Tied for the third longest streak in ACC history. And trying to keep that going. Buckner, three. Stayed over on the peninsula until yesterday. Practiced at the Warriors facility in downtown San Francisco yesterday as Jake Wallin nails his third three of the game. 3-on-2 for the Tigers. And the layup falls off from Justin Porter, but run down by Clemson. Butta Johnson, three.
To add another one to the loss column against a team that's not going to make the tournament.
Day-Day Ames gets in the key, pull-up jumper. And Clemson streak, they were tied with Virginia going into the Stanford game. Pippen, three. And going right back inside, Ace Buckner for the Tigers. That's not reviewable because there was no call made on the floor. R.J. Godfrey is hammered, and he muscles through it, +1.
The job that Brad Brownell and his staff have done this year with a completely new roster. I mean, you look back at their team last year, it's completely new.
Godfrey down the lane.
It's an incredible performance on the road to get that 2-0 West Coast sweep. Clemson Tigers are a dangerous team here in the next couple of months.
The final makes it 14 straight ACC road victories for the Clemson Tigers, who are now 20-4.
Well, they're old school in that respect, and coming from a coach that was a pretty good player, that was a great play defensively.
By Hilte, the run out.
Yeah, watch Hilte.
Corey just loves to dance. Here he comes, doubles there. He steps back anyway and knocks it down.
Yeah, he danced and he dined.
Three-point shooters missed two inside. This is a Corey. 1-on-3. It did not make. Oh. Donovan Young, smaller man out of it. This could not hit. Ndongo's got a rebound. 8 boards a game for Bayandongo. Coast to coast. And they need it with the injury to Okorie.
No question.
Dent Smith, pocket pass, runs in!
Yeah, good look by Jeremy Dent Smith.
Ebuka Okorie, fifth Stanford steal, and then the favor return by Washington.
And Georgia Tech's not going to stand for that long.
Mustaf, clear out everybody! And now Okorie, he's 1-on-2. That's usually enough. On his way, it was! Jalen Thompson forced it in, getting 4 minutes since the Okorie injury. Jaden Mustaf had 8 points. He was the joint leading scorer with Akai Fleming for Georgia Tech. And you see, and Ndongo down low for Fleming.
One of my former players on the Celtics.
A.J. Rahosi, 3 straight possessions. This matchup spinning, 3 straight scores.
Coached on national championship teams, been head coaches in the ACC, or the Atlantic 10.
Okorie.
Wow.
Got it.
Wow.
Man. Passed it nicely to Washington, led him to that. Got it back, that hit the hand of Hilte. And Ndongo for 2.
Nice hands, lost control of the ball, picked it up quickly and got it off the glass.
Ebuka Okorie. Ndongo barely got that, and then it was taken away. Aiden Kamen, big mitts. It's Okorie in transition. It is 34.
With the left hand, why not?
On the dance, boy, watch him go. It's Okorie, ripped to pass to the corner. Dent Smith sets it. Shot clock at 6, it's up, and it's good! Jeremy Dent Smith! They were close against Clemson. They're going to probably win on... Oh, man, Okorie with a block. They're probably going to win what was a can't lose. And he has a look in his eye like he wants another new career high. And he's downhill. Okorie got a new career high.
You know, this is the nature of the game that you're playing in, and it's a tough league, but you're as good as your next game. So both teams will regroup. But tonight it was all about Stanford and Ebuka Okorie.